Hello everybody, it's me, James Elric Villar, together with my co-discussant, Miss Ivy Joy Iborda. Now, in this course, English 116, the Contemporary Popular and Emergent Literature, we will going to discuss about science fiction as one of the genre of popular literature. But before we proceed to our lesson, let me read first our learning objectives right for this session. So at the end of the 30-minute session, the students should be able to first define what is science fiction as genre of popular literature. Second, recognize the two types of science fiction as genre of popular literature. And lastly, create a concept map that visually represents the key concepts, characteristics, and types of science fiction literature. Exactly, yes. Throughout the session, we might be able to know the meaning of science fiction together with its two types and recognize the importance of it. And after that, we'll be able to create a concept map about science fiction literature. Now, what is science fiction? Science fiction is a form of fiction that deals principally with the impact of actual or imagined science upon society or individuals. Now, when we talk about science, it is the study of the natural world through observation and experimentation. Meanwhile, when we say fiction, it is a type of literature that is created from the imagination. Meaning, science fiction is a type of story that imagines what the future might be like, often based on scientific discoveries and technologies. The term science fiction was popularized, if not invented, in the 1920s by one of the genre's principal advocates, the American publisher Hugo Gernsback. Hugo Gernsback was a pioneering figure in the world of science fiction. He was one of the pioneers who popularized science fiction, since there is no single person credited with inventing the science fiction. So science fiction, often called sci-fi, it is a genre of fiction literature whose content is imaginative, but based in science. Basically, it relies heavily on scientific facts, theories, and principles as support for its setting, characters, themes, and plot lines, which what makes it different to fantasy. Again, science fiction or sci-fi is something work from imagination, often based on scientific discoveries and technologies. Its true popularity for both writers and audiences came with the rise of technology over the past 150 years, with developments such as electricity, space exploration, medical advances, industrial growth, and so on. As science and technology progress, so does the genre of science fiction. Yes, absolutely. The rise of technology over the past 150 years has been a major catalyst for the popularity of science fiction. As our understanding of the world and our capabilities have expanded, so too has our imagination. Now, do you already know what is science fiction? Okay, that's great. Now, I have here some examples of science fiction. We have The War of the Worlds. A genre-defining piece of science fiction literature is H.G. Wells' 1898 novel, The War of the Worlds, which tells the story of an alien invasion in the United Kingdom that threatens to destroy mankind. So, H.G. Wells' The War of the Worlds combines elements of scientific speculation, alien invasion, and social commentary to create a compelling and thought-provoking work of science fiction. And we have George Orwell 1984. Published in 1949, George Orwell's 1984 shows the future of mankind in a dystopian state. So what do you mean by dystopian state? This refers to a society that is characterized by misery, oppression, and suffering. It is often depicted as a futuristic society that has gone terribly wrong, often due to technological advancements or social systems. So, it is set in what is now the United Kingdom and shows society under tyrannical rule of a government that has their population under constant surveillance and threat of imprisonment for having wrong thoughts. Tyrannical rule is a form of government where a single ruler, often a dictator, has absolute power and authority. So, overall, George Orwell's 1984 is a classic work of science fiction because it combines elements of dystopian futures, technological advancements, social control, and political satire to create a powerful and thought-provoking exploration of the potential dangers of unchecked power and surveillance. And that concludes my discussion. Is there any questions and clarifications, class? Okay, very good. I guess all of you have already the ideas of what is science fiction. And I guess we can already proceed with the types and importance of science fiction that will be discussed by Miss Ivy Joy Iborda. Miss Ivy?
Good day, everyone. Today we're exploring the fascinating world of science fiction. This genre isn't just about entertainment. It's a powerful way to imagine the future, explore scientific possibilities, and even challenge our understanding of reality. Let's dive into what makes science fiction so unique. Science fiction is a diverse genre with several subgenres, each offering a different flavor of storytelling. So this includes two types of science fiction, which is hard science fiction and the soft science fiction. So let's begin in the first type, which is hard science fiction. So hard science fiction is a genre that is strictly adheres to scientific facts and principle, often focusing on natural sciences like physics, astronomy, and chemistry. So it is typically written by scientists and known for making both accurate and inaccurate predictions about the future.
So an example for hard science fiction is the recent film Gravity, the story of an astronaut whose spacecraft is damaged while she repairs a satellite. Was renowned for its scientific accuracy in terms of what would actually happen in space.
Soft science fiction focuses on social sciences such as sociology, anthropology, and psychology, exploring the impact of scientific advances on human behaviors and society. Rather than emphasizing technical accuracy, it delves into the consequences of these changes or people and culture. One of the example of soft science fiction is Wall-E, a Disney animated film depicts a future where Earth is uninhabited due to environmental neglect and pollution caused by humans. The story follows Wall-E, a small waste collecting robot, as he discovers potential to revive the planet, highlighting themes and environmental responsibilities and the consequences of ignoring nature. So, what is the importance of science fiction? So, the importance of science fiction often takes real scientific theories and expands them into full stories, exploring what might be possible in the future. By using accurate scientific facts, these stories suggest realistic outcomes, imagining how certain events or advancement could shape our world. They explore the potential consequences of technological and scientific progress, allowing readers to consider both the opportunities and risks of innovation. This genre serves as a creative space to think about the future and the impact of science on society. So, in addition, science fiction has long been a favorite genre not just for authors, but for scientists as well. Over the past 150 years, it has grown immensely, especially in film and television, with dedicated platforms like the Sci-Fi Network highlighting its popularity. What makes science fiction so compelling is its deep connection to reality, blending imaginative scenarios with scientific concepts. This genre isn't just about entertainment. It's a powerful tool that helps us understand complex ideas, envision the future, and drive innovation. Through its stories, science fiction challenges us to think critically about the world and the possibilities ahead. To sum it up, we learn that science fiction is a genre that stretches our imaginations and challenges our understanding of the world. Whether you're fascinated by the possibilities of space exploration, intrigued by the implications of artificial intelligence, or curious about what the future might hold, science fiction has something to offer. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey through the world of sci-fi. Have a nice day, everyone.
Now let's proceed to our activity. Create a concept map that visually represents the key concepts, characteristics, and types of science fiction literature. Then, discuss the difference between science fiction as genre of popular literature with the other kinds of literature.